Hey folks, Coach here with Village Breaks. Got a little throwback Thursday, little retro rip, if you will. I like to buy basically boxes of just unknown cards. Found them a lot of Goodwill. And every so often there will be unopened packs in there, which is what we've got today. And then there was even this in one of them. I don't know what year it is, but it's from Excel Marketing, 40 baseball cards. Looks at the side, looks like a lot of junk wax, most likely. But we can rip it up, see what we can find in there. You never know. But we did have some 1992 Upper Deck. Now, 1992 Upper Deck, of course, is in the middle of the good old junk wax era. So there's not a whole lot of crazy valuable cards in there, but there are some decent cards that can be fun. The biggest rookies in this set we're looking for would be like Pedro Martinez has a rookie in here. Manny Ramirez has a rookie. Of course, they are mass produced. Jim Thome has a rookie. Looking through, some of the King Griffey Jr. cards are pretty nice in here. But the really big chase on these were the Ted Williams autographs and the Bench Morgan autographs. They were extremely limited. We're talking numbered to like 2,500. So the odds are certainly not in our favor. But they do pop up from time to time, and I would personally love to have a Ted Williams autograph. That's just me. He's not signing a lot anymore. And then in the 1991 Bowman, it's got some pretty good rookies in it. This is where Bowman really kind of took back the crown of let's be the first card of somebody. You've got Mike Mussina rookie. You have got Jeff Bagwell rookie. You have got, looking at the list here, the Jim Thome rookie. And then one that I'm really looking forward to, I don't have, is the Chipper Jones, 1991. So that's a couple years before other companies. Ivan Rodriguez has a rookie in this set. So there's some pretty good stuff to go after. So we'll start with the Upper Deck because it's kind of probably going to be the hardest to hit anything fun, big in here. But let's just take a little trip down memory lane and see what we can find. Well, we know that every card's going to be a different direction. But there's Hubie Brooks. And we've got Randy Reddy, Bill Spires, Steve, Tim Foley, Hector Villanueva, Juan Samuel. There is a checklist card. I always thought those were pretty cool as a kid. That one's John Kruk. John Smiley. We have Keith Miller. There's a diamond debut of the checklist. So there's oh, look, Pat Mahomes has a rookie in here. Whoa. Pat Mahomes. Not the quarterback. Pedro Munoz and Mark Clark. His name rhymes, so that's cool. Ruben Amaro Jr. and Kevin McReynolds. So nothing crazy in there. Let's try pack 2 because that was fun. There's the Rocket. Nice little Roger Clemens. What's that shirt he's wearing? Looks like an All-Star Game shirt under there. That's pretty cool. And Duhar Cedena, Dave Magadan. Checklist, which that was everyone's favorite player as a kid. Randy Tomlin, Jim DeShays. There we go. That's a cool one. It's a Rangers checklist, but of course Nolan Ryan there on the front, so that's kind of cool. Kevin Bass, Scott Scudder, rookie threats. There we go. Look at that. Just nothing but threats right there. Ray Lankford, Omar Oliveras. Well, it looks like Brian Jordan, Donovan Osborne, and Mark Clark. So there's Mark Clark again. I mean, that dude, he's a household name. Archie Cianfrocco, I don't know. Ricky Bones, Pat Leastash. He had more than a cup of coffee in the majors. Mike Gallego, and Wally Joyner, who also had a pretty good long career. Wally. All right. Mike Laville, that guy. Never could say his last name. There's Joe, Gary Templeton, Ken Patterson, Chili Davis. I like that one. Dave Justice on the Braves checklist card. Jack Morris. There's a Raphael Belliard. That's cool. Turk Wendell. That's a pretty famous card because everybody always made fun of it. It's like, dude, you're brushing your teeth. Like, why did they pick that picture? QB Brooks. Greg Swindell. Dickie Thon. Charlie Hayes. Eddie Tabanese. Tabansi, something like that. And Dan Gladden. Not really any big stars yet. All right. Jack Howell. Greg Olson. I used to love him for the Braves. I think he broke his leg in a collision at home plate, and I was never the same after that. Randy Milligan. Scott Fletcher. Denny Nagel. Carlos Baerga. Kyle Abbott. He's had a few good years. Rob Dibble. Matt Stairs. Mike Morgan. Brett Boone. There you go. That was a pretty good name for a while. Bip Roberts. Chad Curtis. Brett Saberhagen. That's an apple, not a baseball. They haven't changed that much since '92. And Steve, I've got Sax Appeal. All right, last pack of the upper deck. Then we're going to hit up some Bowman and see if we can find that chipper. Maybe the Mike Mussina. That'd be cool. Dan Pasqua. Travis Fryman. Denny Martinez. Mike Henneman. Juan Gonzalez. Not a reverse negative. That's Donners. There's Pedro and Ramon. That's kind of cool. Bloodlines card. George Bell. Mariano Duncan. Grand Theft. Ricky Stills' 1,000th base. Not all in one game because that would be like, you probably heard about that on SportsCenter because that'd be a record. All right, Von Hayes. Gary Carter. RIP Kid. Another Gary Carter. So that's always good correlation there. That dude looks very happy to be here. It's still the checklist. Bobby Bowe, who is it's a 1992 product, but he is still being paid by those New York Mets. Hats off to you, Bobby. You knew how to set a contract. All right, so nothing crazy there. All right, this does have gum in it, as you can see. So let's see if we can find Mr. Chipper and hope that he does not have a nice big old gum stain on his forehead. Ron Darling's going to be taking the gum stain in that one. We've got Jimmy Reese, Charlie O'Brien, Frank Viola, Steve Buechele, Dave Winfield, Ken Griffey Sr., Jose Canseco, nice. I still like Canseco. I know he's a steroid addict. I don't care. He was a childhood hero. Deal with it. Joe Girardi, Scott Radinsky, Danny Gladden, Todd Full of Zeal, Ryan Bowen, Steve Martin, not the comedian, and Ron Darling. All right, let's try pack 2. Topps is coming out pretty soon. I know I am excited about that. Hall of Famer, Rod Carew. Terry Kennedy, Felix Jose, Bud Black. Eric Hansen, not of the Hansen brothers. Dick Schofield, Chris Bosio, Eric Davis. This dude was, man, he was so good until he got hurt. If he would not have gotten hurt, I don't know what his career totals could have been. I mean, he was just so good with a bat. Gary Sheffield, Reed Cornelius, Pat Kelly, Phil Plantier, Pedro Guerrero, and John De Silva. But now Eric Davis was just a beast. He played for the Reds back when the Braves were still in the same division as the Reds, and I hated him and Chris Sabo because they just destroyed us. Andy Van Slyke, speaking of people who destroyed the Braves. Donald Harris, Teddy Higuera, Wade Boggs. He was good. Mike Scott. The shot heard around the world. That's pretty cool. That's a little insert card there. The Giants win the pennant. The Giants win the pennant. Very cool. Scott, that guy. Terry Pendleton. Gary Thurman. Dan Petrie. Greg Catteritt. Jimmy Key. Travis Fryman. And Manny Lee. All right, one pack left. Hadn't seen a Mussina, a Bagwell, or a Chipper. Or an Ivan Rodriguez. Come on, come on. Let's get something. Reggie Jefferson. Jim Tomei, that's the rookie, so that's cool. There's one of them. John Eriks, Dan Gackler, Jim Presley, no relation to Elvis. Dave Parker, Paul Molitor, Jesse Orozco, Kim Batiste, Jeff Reardon, Scott Bales, Oral the Bulldog Hershiser, Jeff Ballard, and Efrain Valdez. So we got the Jim Tomei, so that's cool. Would have loved to have gotten the chipper, but maybe I'll pull it one day. All right, let's rip this open and see what we got here. This has been sealed since, I don't know, probably longer than some of you guys have been alive that are watching this. But it is sealed no more. All right, very cool Roberto Alomar on the cover there. I like that kind of almost a see-through card. You can see through parts of it. That's nice. What year is that from? It's from 2002, so we know this was packaged at least 2002 or after. Chris Hoyles. Harold Reynolds on Baseball Tonight. Todd Zeal. Bobby Witt. Not the one we're all chasing right now. Rick Cerrone. Rick Mailer. Floyd Umans. No, Umans. That guy. Brent Bowers. Jim DeShays. Joe Price. Freddie the Crime Dog McGriff, who should be in the Hall of Fame. Mike Kingery. Rich Gedman. Lloyd Mosby. Chris Gwynn. Greg Swindell. Mike McFarlane. Wally Gene Nelson. Jeff Russell. We've got a star card from the Greensboro. Is this Greensboro Hornets? Raymond Jimenez. I think that's the back when the Greensboro was the Hornets. Now they're the Grasshoppers. They were also the Bats. And around this time would have also been the time when Derek Jeter would have been playing for this team. So that's kind of cool. Would have been cooler if that was the Derek Jeter, but, you know, it is what it is. We've got Scott Romano, Yankees top prospect. I'm going to have to disagree. Charlie Kerfeld, and that is from 86 Topps Traded, so that's cool. A little bit harder to put that set together. Matt Williams. Todd Jones, also minor league for the Jackson Generals. Kevin Ory. Joel Johnston. Hiram Bocachica. And this set right here this exact set does have a Derek Jeter prospect card and a Paul Konerko prospect card. So you never know. Like, when this was put together, people might not have... Well, 2002, we knew who Jeter was by then. But sometimes when you get these older Fairfield repacks, stuff like that gets in there. Jeff Reed, Bill Doran, John Lowenstein, and one day I hope to be a third as cool as that dude is. I mean, that is awesome. Triple B. That's your Orioles there. Dave Clark. Rick Camp from the Braves, keeping it serious. Dick Schofield. And we got some more star cards here. We've got Joe Bolak. Bill Miller, also from Miami. Miracle. Jorge Pascal for the Miami Miracle. And Clemente Alvarez for Sarasota. So there we go, guys. Not a whole lot, but still always fun to just rip through the old cards. You never know what you're going to find. You may find a treasure, you may not. And believe it or not, some of these cards, some of these old, quote-unquote, junk wax cards, you know, you send them off to PSA, they come back a perfect 10, and they do have some value. So even though it was mass-produced, sometimes it's hard to find them in good grades. Centering was an issue, big issue. And, you know, just quality overall. You know, some of these cards, the stuff from 1990, those are over 30 years old now. So think about it. Stuff, if it's been sitting in someone's collection, there's a good chance it might have gotten damaged. So some of those can still have a little value. This is Coach of Village Breaks. You guys take care, and we'll try to catch up with you next time.